now I'm working on choreographing my first piece ever for the dance department's spring showings. I'm in the choreography class right now, and I feel like I have like a ball rolling in terms of learning how to choreograph and generating movements. So I wanted to like force myself to create something by the end of the semester. The song's themes are it's mostly in Korean, but the song's themes are like about memory and childhood and growing up. I started dancing when I was really little. I think I was 5. I went to one studio my whole life, and it was a pretty small studio run by this one lady. It was all ballet. She had a little bit more of a contemporary ballet sensibility, but like all the classes I took were ballet, all of our shows were just ballet. Except when I was in middle school, she started the studio was growing and she was bringing in other teachers. And in 7th grade, she brought in this modern teacher who I still remember her name was Adrienne. And she taught a very Horton kind of style class, which is a style of modern. And I just remember like my brain like opened up to what dance could be outside of ballet. I think when I was a dancer in high school, I just thought of myself as a dancer, in that I took class and I learned choreography from my teachers and I performed it. And so I was obviously classes for myself and my body, but I was kind of just like a vessel for other artists. And then at Vassar, especially this year, I think that's been blown wide open. Where we are is, okay, we've done the duets, which we'll have to finish. They dissolve. You guys spread to the wings. Sierra, Cecilia, Maria, and then Maria's on stage. That kind of running until you've changed facings and you're here. So Sierra, you have to stay here. Oh my god. and then we broke, and then. So now I've had 2 rehearsals for my piece so far. The first one with all 4 of the dancers, and the second one just with 2 to work on solos. It's really strange in a way. I remember I was in the student piece with Julia, was the choreographer, and she talked about how strange it was to see your own movement on other people. I almost wanted like a lift and then like a drag back. Like we drag her back. Okay. So swing action. It's like the choreography or like the phrase work is its own entity, and it comes out of me and like into them, and it takes on a new life with their bodies performing it. Yeah. And it's like speaking a language, and they're learning it with me. To think about how I'm going through that process a little bit is interesting, that like when I'm creating movement and giving it to these dancers, it's like a little piece of myself externalized. It's interesting that like maybe choreography can sometimes start off a little lonely and then become so integrated with these other people.